I still remember the first time I saw her. The doll wasn't anything special at first glance. Porcelain skin, red yarn hair, a faded white dress with a small red ribbon tied neatly around her waist. But her eyes, they weren't the kind you'd find on any normal doll. They looked too alive, as if someone was staring back at me from inside. I had just moved into a new apartment, a quiet place on the outskirts of town. The landlord mentioned that the previous tenant left behind some old belongings in the storage room. That's where I found her, sitting alone on a dusty shelf, her head tilted slightly to the side as if she was listening. For reasons I still don't understand, I decided to bring her inside. Maybe I thought she would make an interesting decoration. Maybe I was just curious. Whatever it was, that was the first mistake. The first night, nothing happened. But by the second, I woke up to a sound, soft, almost playful tapping, like porcelain fingers against wood. I turned on the light, but nothing was there. Annabelle sat quietly on the chair by my desk, her blank smile aimed in my direction. By the third night, I began noticing small changes. Her head wasn't tilted the same way. Her ribbon had come undone even though I never touched it. One morning, I found her sitting at the kitchen table, her tiny hands resting neatly in her lap. I lived alone. Fear grew in me, but so did something else, fascination. I told myself it was just my imagination. Dolls can't move on their own. Still, I began locking her inside the closet at night. Every morning, she would be out, sometimes on my bed, sometimes at the foot of the door, as if she was waiting for me to open it. Then came the voices, whispering in the dark, low and childlike, calling my name.
Come play.
Come play, come play. At first, I thought it was the neighbors. But when I pressed my ear against the wall, I realized the sound wasn't coming from outside. It was inside the room. One night, I woke up choking. I couldn't breathe. My eyes darted across the room, and there she was, Annabelle, sitting on my chest, her painted face inches from mine. Her glassy eyes seemed to shimmer in the dark, and her smile stretched wider than before. I tried to scream, but no sound left my throat. Then, just as suddenly, she was gone. She was back on the chair, as if she had never moved. After that, I couldn't take it anymore. I packed her up, sealed the box with tape, and threw her into the dumpster outside. For the first time in weeks, I slept peacefully, but the peace didn't last. The very next morning, she was back, sitting on my bed, her ribbon tied perfectly once again. I contacted a priest. He came to bless the apartment, but when his eyes landed on Annabelle, his face turned pale. He refused to touch her. This doll, he said, is not just a doll, it's a vessel. Something darker lives inside. His words chilled me, but deep down, I already knew. Annabelle wasn't just haunting me. She was attached to me. That night, I left the apartment and never returned. I don't know who lives there now, or if she still waits inside that dusty room. But sometimes, even in my new home, I wake to the sound of tapping, and when I look toward the corner, I swear I see her, Annabelle, watching, always watching.